Alrighty, welcome back. We're ready to play some more Metaphor ReFantazio. We are currently still doing our grind until our last meeting with Luis, I think. But for now, we are going to finish up hanging out with people and running through dungeons. Let's go. Excuse me. So today is the 5th. We get to hang out with Basilio. I think that's the only person we have. Hold on. So everybody's ranked up except for Juna, Basilio, Nearest. That's it. So we only have these 3 people, right? One, she's already done. He's got 2 more, and he's got 1 more. So we're pretty much done, except for Basilio. So we're gonna hang out with Basilio.
Sam, hey, thank you. Now,
sounds like that rich Alcia does his dealings in the shop there. No chance we can make it in as his guards after we messed up last time.
Ah.
So I figure we'll just stand watch on our own. Guard this place without him knowing. What do you think? I could be smart, yeah? Genius. It just kind of came to me. If he's the target, then he's bound to come here at some point. Or it's already over. Vinka, don't do it. Shut up. The blood's on his hands. It's all their fault. All of them. This isn't enough. I haven't killed enough. Gotta keep killing for all of our sakes. Vinka, are you alright? It's all of this is because of the igniter experiment. I'm breaking apart, same as our mates did. My senses are getting sharper, but I'm losing more and more control every day. Pain doesn't feel like it used to. Every bloody morning, the sun stabs my skin. It hurts until the pain's all that makes sense. Sometimes it feels like I'm in an igniter myself. I need to destroy. Like a hunger that grows and grows till I can't take it anymore. That's why, whenever it got this bad, I found one of these bastards and killed them to dead. Vinka, what they deserve. They used us, they made us all suffer. And now they'll suffer like we did. Bro, is he turning into a human? What the hell is that? Is that his magla going out of control?
I'll kill you!
I'll kill every last one of them. Get in my way. And I'll kill you all too. That won't fix anything.
And look.
That's not... we knew no one would miss people like us if we died. But we always had our pride, didn't we? Bro, I can't. I've killed nothing but hate left. Raw hate. I just want to kill and never stop killing. I can't stop. So I'll be waiting at the chasm. Bro, he just teleported? There was magla swirling around his whole body. He can't weather that forever. Is he able to jump like that from the power he was talking about earlier? He's a monster. We'll stop him together.
I've got a set.
The chasm Vinken mentioned. It's just outside this town. Suppose it's long abandoned by now. Whenever someone died from the igniter experiments, that's where they'd throw the bodies. It's a mass grave, and it would have been ours. I think I'll have to fight Vinka. When you've done everything you need to, just let me know.
This one's important.
Alright, back to the Hushed Honeybee. And I think Juna wants to hang out. So we'll go hang out with Juna.
Hey, well, should we... Thanks.
That girl's amazing. I'm kind of emotional right now. She looks a bit rustic, but she might have what it takes to be a songstress.
Look at Myrtis now. Her audience is melting in her hands. I asked Capra to make some connections, and I think introducing Myrtis here was the right choice.
Potential.
I think she's got potential.
Yes, she really does. If I don't watch out, she may just pass me up. Her voice, though, it lights a fire in my heart.
You came?
Oh, I just wanted to catch a few notes. But I must admit, you sing with a river of emotions, and it swept me away. I didn't expect to say it, but I was having a great time.
You don't say. Well, thanks. I'll take your word for it. As for me, I think I've learned to face my demons. There's nothing standing between me and my songs now, so you keep an eye out, because I'll be right on your tail. Next time we meet, we'll be sharing a stage.
Well, shouldn't you be off then? Take too long and I'll have a stage larger than this country.
There's that tale confidence. I will be off. But do enjoy your time here.
The cheek on that one. Be my good man. I think this whole ordeal has finally shown me exactly why I sing. It's not the lyrics, it's not the harmony. It's the power of the song as a whole. And it varies. When Myrtis sings, you can feel her fiery passion. But for me, I want my music to give people hope, no matter how deep the despair. I want my songs to show people that there is always a light that they just have to reach out and touch. That the future is worth fighting for. I think that's what the world needs right now.
Sounds like a good goal to me.
That's a beautiful goal.
I know. And I'm not done growing as a songstress by a long shot. Well, it would be much easier to do that if the world weren't under a constant barrage of tragedies. So let's work together to create a world where everyone can hear me sing in peace.
We'll do it together.
We'll create a new country. Together.
Lovely. We'll be humming a merry tune the whole way. My sister told me something once. She said I should always strive to get my voice out to more and more people. Journey has been difficult at times, but I'm so glad I never gave up. And as for you, you better be at my side, listening to every note.
I can feel Juna's determination as a songstress and her unwavering trust in me as a friend and ally.
The ephemeral songstress, Juna, keeper and heritor of the masked dancer's virtues. By the grace of her newfound powers, work together to give truth to our hopes and fulfill thy destiny.
A future filled with happy songs is almost here. Enough of that. Tonight we drink. You're stuck with me until the dawn breaks. Don't make that face. I just want to see what kind of music you like.
The day of the hero draws near, which shall see the crowning of a new king. 21 days remain.
Shall we?
Yeah. Alright, so we don't have every single gold beetle, but we can get the little last prize.
Hey there.
So now we got the Dragon's Fall, which is a sweet new weapon.
Truth be.
And I think there's 2 more. We got the achievement here, all the glitters. I think there's 2 or 3 more beetles that I don't have yet to get all 50, but I don't really think you get anything for getting all 50, so we don't really need to care about that. We just need to get that, what we just did, the achievement. So now we can move on.
All right.
So I guess we're gonna go into the Gauntlet Runner.
Let's go.
So we're gonna go to Jin's Gauntlet Runner.
Are we departing? Now then.
Now, Jin's Gauntlet Runner, was it this one? I think this is Milo. Wait, so what the heck? I can't even do it. I finished reading all the books. Sounds perfect. Hell yeah.
However,
Hell yeah.
the case of
This is only the
Jin
3rd
was
mic I had to
something
try.
altogether different. Standing firm in his path.
Really, for this so far, all I did was just remove the mid a little bit.
That can only be Jin.
Hell yeah, bro, let's kick this fool's ass.
What? We can make short work of them.
Whatever the case, we cannot condone stealing. Let's teach him a lesson he won't forget. Bro, look at that jacket. Oh my god.
Why are you here?
We could ask you the same thing. Why'd you steal Neris's relic?
I had no other choice. If I can't prove I'm useful to Luis, then he'd kill me.
I'm about to kill you.
If I could find him some kind of treasure, some token, I could win his mercy. And your engineer, he's the one who made a runner fly. His secrets are bound to be valuable. Maybe valuable enough that Luis would spare my life, but damn it all, I don't give a damn anymore. All I have to do is slaughter you all. The royal magic's nothing to us anymore.
This one thinks he's gonna kill me.
Anyone can be killed. So I'll take your heads and serve them up to Luis on a platter.
Try a bit of this!
Nice.
Let's have spotted his ingenuity.
Time to teach this little thief a lesson.
Power of lightning.
Keep it up,
strength
Stroll.
will... I pray you're ready.
Let my power support you. Let's
Find
take
your
her.
weakness.
Let's work together.
Can I? Hell yeah, I can. One enemy? I want to do all the enemies. I guess we'll just rock him.
Fire.
That's your opening, Captain.
Join with me. We'll combine our strength.
Nice.
How did it come to this?
No
holding back. Burn to ash. Come on.
ingenuity!
Trivial.
Captain, they've slowed you down.
I can do this. This time, let us combine our powers.
Let me help!
Freeze!
Correct.
They will fight with pride. This is it!
So Bruce, if you're still here, do you any games you playing right now? Or you just been putting all your free time into the self-improvement?
Together!
Is that all?
Damn it! No, I'm not done yet. Now it's
Sniper
do or die.
Elite.
This isn't good.
Why you played Sniper Elite? I don't understand the obvious reason. Baller? I never heard of that. What is that?
You just, I don't know, skedaddle and lay low. until Luis is out of the
Skedaddle.
picture.
Yes, ma'am. Will do. Skedaddling.
Skedaddling presently. Straight up, bro. He's like, scram.
Check me out!
Yes,
I'm better and stronger.
Gert daddle. Straight up. The freak out of here. Jin ran off at full speed. Now I got all the relics.
You got them back! I knew you two could manage it!
He said,
Ooh, would have been dire indeed if the thief were the one to complete it.
Dire how?
There's something I've got to tell you two. It's about what these relics
bro, I wish I could have like
It was
that
nagging at me
hairstyle.
a bit,
Like
you recall?
my, dude, I wish my sideburns could connect to a mustache. Dude, that'd be sick. But look how patchy this, look how bad this looks right here. I could never. And the mustache is so, it's trying, but it's not as good as old Nearest here. That fool's mustache is sick. All right, just a coincidence? Or
There must be a reason.
As to
Yeah.
me, I thought the same. As if someone deliberately made sure they'd be separated. You see, in
Dude.
the course of my tinkering,
Look, I am
these relics
37.
could still
It took
function as
37 years to get this
components
mustache
to a greater
even
device. The
somewhat
trigger
presentable.
mechanism is a bit like magic igniters, but
I'm about to
without a
cut it
doubt,
off.
It's something different altogether. Something utterly
And
transcending.
then it took so long to grow a mustache that the rest of it
Based
turned
on the
gray.
few clues present and my own technical knowledge, I can only conclude
We're literally the
it's
same
a
age.
weapon
I know, dude.
capable
So I'm saying
of
it took me
destroying the
forever.
world,
weapon?
like the king's magic or Luis's magic. No,
The gray looks
perhaps
cute.
something even greater.
Everybody thinks I'm old
It's
now
the
at work.
power
They be
in
calling me Unc.
entire civilization.
This little thing could do all that. Why even make something so...
Who knows? No way now of telling the creator's motives.
Dude, it's rough.
I think
It's 'cause they
I
work at Amazon, bro. They
understand
got-
this sort of thing happens.
Everybody works
Struck
19.
grand enough idea, you can't help but bring it to life. As a technician, no doubt they only thought to prove their hypothesis, no matter the danger involved. Only once it became real, they saw the horror in what they'd created. And so this was their effort to bury it, scattering it in pieces across Ukrainian leagues. Hard to say if they plan to put it back together someday, or if they just
Oops.
couldn't bring themselves to destroy the fruit of their labors. Say, old boy, what do you suppose we should do with this?
We should use it to defeat Louise, dude. Hell yeah.
Let's use it to defeat Luis.
And potentially annihilate the entire continent in the process? No. I'm grateful you gathered all the pieces for me,
Pussy.
but I have a responsibility. I'm going to destroy it myself. I hope you can understand.
Should be fine.
But how are you going to destroy it?
Couldn't be simpler, really. If we're not putting it together, you've just got to crush the central component. If I'd found this as a younger man, it wouldn't even have crossed my mind to break it. After traveling with you all, and getting to keep working on the runner, it's all been a sharp reminder of why I became an engineer. Technology's not a selfish pursuit. It's something you use to make other people's lives better, happier. That's how I managed to make this gauntlet runner fly. So thank you.
Hell yeah, dude. He flew with happiness. Way cooler than magic. It's the fruit of your efforts.
It's all thanks to your hard work, Nurse.
Oh, come now. Going to give a chap a big head. Really, you're the one who gave me the push I needed. So, in that vein, let me pledge my support anew, what? as genius, inventor, and architect of the people's joys.
Architect of joy, let's go. I can sense Nearest's determination as a researcher.
The free-hearted engineer, Nearest. Keeper
Straight
and
up.
inheritor of the
What about
Gunner's
soda?
virtues.
Bruce,
Your
did you cut out
tempered
soda?
bond has become
I'm
a
terrible.
fire-forged trust. Thus, a new pinnacle of heroism awakens within thee.
All right,
By
Bruce,
the
thanks for
grace of
hanging out with me,
his
man. I
newfound
like talking to you.
powers,
Have a good
to
night.
give truth to
Tell your
our
wife I
hopes
said
and
Happy Valentine's Day.
destiny.
Cut out soda a while ago. Stronger than me. I could never.
If we can build an engine, we can build a nation.
The party can study dragon. Beer was the issue. Oh, I personally don't drink still, so that's easy for me. It's soda. Soda's the worst.
Under the circumstances, we've got to learn to take inspiration from the world around us, instead of mooning and pining over brilliance of the past. Plenty of modern inventions took design inspiration
Love you
from
too, man.
this sort
Adios.
of relic too. We'll need to work out how to make them safer to operate. Right, splendid. I'm feeling positively activated now. Let's have a proper think for the rest of today. Work out some exciting new concepts together. And while we're at it, would you mind hanging around to watch me break this old thing?
Hell yeah. Breaking things my favorite. Crazy. I can't believe we spent the whole game chasing down these relics just to break them. Nuts. All right, let's see here. We need to... Okay, Basilio is my only person that's not rank 8. Okay, so we know what we're gonna do with then. The last thing I need to do is we need to go to the hot spring.
Where to?
I think it's in Altaberry.
Let's go.
You little bastard, you.
All right, is it down here?
Oh, jeez.
There's a hot spring here. Must be the bathing spot for Yufa was talking about. Let's go soak for a bit. Maybe the terrible sky scared everyone else away, but there's no guests here. I could probably take a relaxing bath like this. The soothing heat from the water radiated into the very core of my body. I'm starting to tremble. What should I do? Surrender to the heat. I can't take this anymore. I have to get out. A plant-like object floating by me in the water. A hero's fruit. The merchant in Altaberry asked me to bottle up some of the hot springs water. Hell yeah.
The day of the hero draws near, which shall see the crowning of a new king. 20 days remain.
Seems Brigitte left me a
Try
letter.
not to die.
Thank you for the money. Brigitte.
Well, man.
Smash it all to bits.
Alright, so we need to deliver the hot spring water. And that's at the Blue Sky Bridge.
Let's go.
What do you think you're playing at?
Ah, yes, you have a certain glow about you. You've gone to the hot spring. Yes, it's in the vial. Then allow me to take it off your hands. And if I may ask, how was the hot spring? Very warming. So astute. It's finally quality. It's finest quality. I'd expect no less of a prince's senses. His Highness himself recognized its value instantly. A perfect seal of approval for the label. Now, to reproduce the prince-infused water. It's prince-infused. I did bathe in it, honestly. It's like gamer girl water. What's all this about? Seal approve? And what do you mean, reproduce the water? Making bath salts is my business, you see, and what better way to sell products than to say they satisfied even His Highness? So you just wanted to use them for advertising? That's what this was about? You're the worst.
It's too much to take.
Wait, I apologize for not discussing my intentions, but I'm not laying about being your supporter. I'm not lying about. Today, the people of this country are chilled to the bone. With these humble bath salts, I hoped I might restore a modicum of warmth to their hearts. Of course, that's just bath salts. They won't stop wars or change hearts. True warmth will only come when we are prosperous, peaceful country. That's why I wanted to use a blend approved by you. You're the one striving to bring warmth back to our country, after all. Well, if it does, she gets her value, or your values. Does sound like she gets her values. What do you think? I guess it might be all right to give her your seal of approval. As long as I get my cut. Nah, of course we'll give her the approval.
Mission accomplished.
Take this as well. It's an insect, but it's not a most sheen to it. Oh, it's a gold beetle. Let's go, bro.
Just sublime.
Wait a sec. I can't afford to wait. No other name would stir the very soul. From the bottom of my heart, I thank you. With your support from behind them, Your Highness, these bath salts will no doubt be a smash hit. I'm going to suggest this product to the general store in town right away. Blech.
Just sublime.
The Prince's Embrace. Alright, on our way to fight Milo. Whatever you want to call him.
What to pick?
How are we going to spend the day? Make sure to get our free supplies. I guess we can cook these.
However,
I'm my favorite person to cook with, bro. He puts his feet on the food. It's so funny.
in days gone by,
We made finisher noodles. Alright, we really don't have anything else to do. It kind of sucks. We did everything too fast. We plant the plants.
With the protection of the royal magic gone, the tournament for the throne escalates. Those who would turn the tide with military might are spurred by opportunity. Milo's path to a world where beauty reigns is once again
It is
thwarted
Milo.
by the party's gauntlet runner. His frustration boils over, marring his elegant countenance.
I swear I be mispronouncing everybody in this game.
That would be Milo.
We can do this!
Alright,
keep your
let's go.
wits about you.
Milo!
It would appear this is turning in a decidedly uglier direction. Alas, I'd have much preferred if you and that Loveless had blotted out one another. Oh, unfortunate souls who fall so tragically short of my beauty. A shame. Mutual elimination would have been your sole means of bettering this world.
Shut your mouth! How dare you trick us!
Well, I suppose there is one way I might rectify this situation and secure the reign of beauty. I need only dispose of you all here and now. Of course, if you intend to defy me, then you're welcome to try. That's the glory, what?
We're not just gonna let you win. Let's teach
Are you
him a
prepared?
lesson.
Let's get on with it.
I'm counting on you.
Let's do this! Let's hunt me! Hideous! Absolutely hideous!
Devil Summoner!
Be fortified.
I knew you'd help. Let's stay calm. The magic seethes!
Enough games!
Too easy, bro.
I've been wondering for some time, but what about you is actually beautiful? You belittle people. You manipulate them with your schemes. I genuinely don't understand. What is anyone supposed to find beautiful about you?
I'm silent! I am beautiful. Surely, you need only look, yes? Even a plain, simple little girl like you will understand if you look upon my face.
I am sorry, but is there something I should find appealing about it?
In any case, you lost. And if you try to manipulate us ever again, you'll regret it.
I have managed to master this.
Not bad at all.
Tremble before me. Well, that settles that.
Alright, that was really easy. So we
Alright.
gotta go to Altaberry Heights. What's it called? Dia Franco Street.
Let's go.
Alright.
Guess there's nothing.
Gotta talk to Loveless. Turn this in.
Hey,
I couldn't help but notice Milo's streaming shite of a runner and is back in town. Should I take that as a sign you won? Serves the bloody fool right. Would I give to deck him once myself? But he'd hold up in his runner now. Must be licking his wounds. The pompous prat can cower in there like a child for the rest of his days for all I care. I really am, though, glad that Painted Mongrel didn't end up coming out on top, and that you're still standing. If I'm honest, I didn't give two shites about the government, and my followers were in the same boat. We knew no matter who became king, it wouldn't change our tribe, or how folks look at us. We didn't expect anything to change. And that's how an idiot like me rose to glory. To get back on it, it never should have happened. Which is why I'm sure glad I met you. You were just wastrels clinging onto the lowest hanging fruit. You opened our eyes though, so I want you to have this.
Mission accomplished.
guess there's nothing to be done about it.
Alright,
We got a mother of all
Alright.
storms a-brewing.
Where to?
now, can we do the Coliseum at night? Is that a real thing? I guess you can.
Fight!
It's gonna be tough.
What'll it be?
Let's rumble.
Come on.
Our challenger is ready to risk it all. Let's make it one for the ages. Oh.
I've grown more powerful.
I think we're in the clear.
I knew we could count on you.
On the money.
Got it.
Bravo.
A brilliant, absolutely smashing fight. You showed us there. The audience loved every moment. You've risen through the ranks and you've been promoted to Silver 1.
Licky.
All right. Fight another day.
Hell, we can't gain any popularity either, bro. It's like we're gaining nothing at this point. Our friendship, everything's max leveled out, except for Basilio, the only thing.
Have a look. We have to.
Smash it all to bits.
All right then. Let's go.
Now then.
Alright, I guess we're flying there. We're going to the Skybound Avatar.
You would pursue peril.
It's your call.
We should be able to get there by this afternoon.
Now then.
Let's go there.
How disappointing. The prize is already in my hands. All that's left is to wait until it might be awoken. The people must think I'm the one behind the madness in their hearts. I can see why you felt such hopelessness. The more anxious the people grow, the more they choose blind fanaticism over confronting their fears. This was no fault of yours, simply their nature. Knowing all this, I shall claim the ideals you abandoned and finish it in your stead. But I have my own interpretations to add.
The Skybound Avatar. Taking on the face of His Majesty, the royal palace rose to the sky on the day of his own funeral. Is it still the palace as it once was? It is impossible to tell from the ground. The Gauntlet Runner arrives at the entrance, at last marking the prince's fateful return to the place he was once forced to abandon.
The royal palace has changed. 'Tis a shadow of its past.
'Tis just as chaotic within.
Your Majesty, do you hear me? I speak to you as His Highness, the Prince's Royal Guard, Hulkenberg, Knight in your service. His Highness, the Prince, your heir apparent, has just arrived. Will Your Majesty break the spell and allow His Highness to succeed the throne?
Don't think we're getting an answer, no matter how long we wait. No choice but to venture in.
We must tread carefully. I can sense the presence of humans inside.
This place is swarming with Magla too. Even I can feel it. Where's it all coming from?
It must be the anxieties of the royal capital's people. And by extension, of the entire country.
Luis would call it righteous, but in the end, he's only preying upon the people's fear. Let's go. There's bound to be something inside that's driving the people mad. We've got to pin down its source.
What is this?
Alright. I guess we should check our people here. So I am the prince. I don't know if I stay as the prince. I think it works. I like our party right now. What the moves we have are really strong. I like it. So I think I'm just gonna stick with what I got. Alright.
What now?
You know what? Maybe I might switch to the mage. Alright, I think we'll do this because it's more sustainable through the whole dungeon. We can keep our MP up playing as the mage. Then we'll just switch it out if we have to at the beginning. Alrighty, let's go in.
Come on.
Ready?
Please.
The royal palace has changed. There's no telling what's going on in here. Let's be ready for anything. We got a chest, baby. Let's go.
Fortune smiles upon us.
We'll enter the keep at the top of the stairs, where the royal family held court. It connects to the throne room. That must be where Luis is, and it's probably the source of our problems. Let's go.
Get away!
Disgusting animal! Monster!
Damnable monster!
The people are hurling their abuse at me. I feel like I'm falling into a bottomless well of anxiety. What is this? It's as though a wave of voices is pressing upon us. Are these the voices of the people? This is bad. Let's get back. What is that?
You having a laugh?
This is more of the melancholisation. The staircase? I've never seen anything like it. I'm sensing something tremendous, but rather than crystallizing, it is as though hearts tormenting by anxiety have been directly given form. Welcome to the seat of my rule. I'd grown tired of waiting.
Wait. It's
Luis, that you? Where are you hiding, you bastard? So you intend to halt our advance with traps, trickery, and the turmoil of the people? You're beyond hope.
What is it?
Stop you? You misunderstand. I simply told you I would await you in the royal capital, did I not? If you find you cannot proceed, you have failed. Flee back to the solid ground and await my coronation. Damn him. If I didn't know any better, I'd say he's enjoying this. Regardless, we must find a way to ascend these stairs. 'Tis the only way up. To command an anomaly of this strength, there must be a Magla source somewhere nearby. If we could find it and destroy it.
That sounds right.
Yufa's guess was right. I can feel something powerful from the other side of this door. Beyond lies the courtyard. Something vile surely awaits us, so let us face it.
Please, take care.
Yeah, we almost missed this. Should we go back and like clear out all this dungeon? I feel like we should, bro. We should come back. We'll come back. Let's go clear the dungeon. Another chest, let's go.
This is amazing. A magnificent find.
The sealed gauntlets. There we go, and I think that is, oh, there's one left. Damn, we gotta go backwards. We missed an item.
That's not half bad.
Great find. Keep it.
Alright, now we can go. Alrighty, into the royal garden. Feel a strong presence up ahead. Presence. Let's face it head on. Oh, dude, it's the ear, bro. The door is giving off the strongest aura of Magla here. We're so close. I'd love to charge through it, but we should probably deal with the monster first. Let us make quick work of it. Oh, it's a monster. I thought it was just a good chest.
Got it.
Alright, so we killed one ear monster. We've done it. Should take care of the humans blocking the door. Shall we return to the door then? Yeah, let's go. Will it fast forward me there? Oh, hell yeah. So there's only half. So we gotta kill the opposite side.
All good.
Alright.
All right.
So now we go to the right. Damn, we missed an item on the left side. It's long gone, bro. I'm not going all the way through that again.
How's that?
A nice piece. No doubt it will be useful.
You've noticed us.
Come on!
If it's useful, I say grab it.
We won't lose this fight.
Let's do this.
I shall vanquish evil. The power of fire! Let's work together.
Together then. You hit their weakness.
I've been counting on you.
That's the last of them. The way's clear.
Oh, look! I've mastered it.
Power.
Yes, I've
I
become
knew I
stronger.
could do it. Some enemies are still around. Careful now.
Let's push through.
Stay on your toes.
All right. Our usual tactics should work. Are you prepared? The power of fire!
You hit their weak point.
I shall
Keep
do
it
my
up, Troll.
best. Take my fullest power. Be
Need
fortified.
help. I will fight with pride. I'm all prepared. We'll team up.
You hit their weakness. That's your opening, Captain. I leave it to you. Hold yourself together.
No holding back.
Damn, another chest got me. I'm about to kill this new ear. Or second ear. I've picked up on some main body. I got a different aura than the others. If we defeat this one, the humans blocking the door will finally vanish. Yeah. They say that this time the humans should be truly eradicated. Shall we return to the door? Yes.
Very nice.
Beyond that door is a Magla source strong enough to block the staircase. I've never felt anything quite like it. It's far more of an ordinary melancholia. Crystal for sure. Far more than I presume. You have some idea? We'd best see for ourselves. Let's make sure we're ready. Prepare for what you need and then head in.
Watch out.
We save the game? Let's go talk to my cat real quick. We're going in kind of on MP, but we'll see how it goes.
Over there.
Seems like the guardian of this area. I don't think it's a melancholia crystal that he's guarding.
What?
The hell is that? Something emanating from it. Far more dangerous than a melancholia crystal.
Focus.
The deals can wait. We must cut them down first. Kill them. A rod. That fire stick.
I admit. Yeah, feels nice. And
So what's the statue supposed to be? Looks like some kind of dragon. There's a statue called the King's Servant. Legend has it that the king might awaken it with a swing of his scepter, whereupon it would rise to his defense. This is the first time I've seen it glow. It was but a statue. That thing's making my hair stand on end.
That's surely right.
The magla is gushing out of the crystal before the statue at a tremendous rate. It's like a torrent of magic. You mean to say that the castle's cloak of magla, it's a spring from the statue? Impossible. I've never known this palace to house any such front. Whatever it is, it's not doing us any favors. Let's break it down and fast. This statue is a piece of art, an heirloom instead of a royal palace for years. You cannot just shatter it like a foul crystal. I'd be more worried about saving the world than saving the art if I was you. Heirloom or not, this thing's bad news. It's clear that it has a bizarre state. Can't just leave it alone. Sorry, Hulkenberg, we're gonna break this thing. What the hell is going on? I sensed a changer. The magla appears to be fading. You hear that? It sounds like a voice coming from within the light. I hear it too. It sounds like... Is it a fairy? What if it's more?
Hey!
Give your allegiance to Lord Luis. This is a fight for justice that we've staked our survival on. Our government laws have done nothing to protect us. Might is right. You're with us or you're against us, and we'll bloody our fists if it means setting this right. What just happened?
What is it?
Why was I so angry? I was so scared. And it felt like tearing someone to shreds was the only answer. You're right, it felt like, I don't know, like the only way to settle our differences was to smash their faces in.
That's, well...
You were swallowed whole. Swallowed by what anxiety can do to you.
Is that right then?
Once anxiety gets the better of you, the beginning to see a villain who doesn't truly exist, you become convinced that if you can only snuff out the villain, then all would be well. But the world isn't that simple, and now it seems they've restored some of our reason.
Listen to me.
Everyone listen now. Our country stands upon a threshold as it even has before. If we let our fears dominate us, if we lack our courage to move forward, then we and our town shall fade into the woes of today and yesteryear. I know how terrifying it is to take that step. The road is dark, and you can hardly see what's in front of you. But if we stop walking, that would be the end of us.
Hope has returned.
My own plea is this: live by your own mind. If you believe in anything, let it be your choice. Is that Barden's voice? I thought I heard it as well. But he is in Martyra. How did his voice... I don't think it's his voice so much as his sentiments transmitting through the magla. So the source of the magla is emotion. In a place this thick with it, it's small wonder those emotions would come through as clear as they once voice. I can't read. As the magla cleared, the strong emotion of those who support him forced their way past the anxiety to reach us here. Emotions strong enough to reach all the way here, huh? You'd better not let them down. I can feel the emotions of people in Martyra. Hold on a moment. Does that mean that by destroying the statue we're returning some sanity to the city's people?
I see.
Perhaps so. But that means this is a source of the anomaly robbing people of their rationality. If cooler heads prevail, more people may show up to support us. And that would mean, since this is the source of the magla, the melancholisation at the staircase would have dissipated, should it?
That sounds right.
It'd be worth checking. We should head back to the staircase.
Get away! The Elder can't be trusted! Win this for us!
I believe in you!
I can hear cries of support drowning out the cheering.
We stand with you!
Nice. It's the same thing we heard at the statue. Listen to the voices of our supporters. The melancholisation has subsided. We can move forward once again. So we're probably gonna have to break like one of those statues for each town, alright? Those statues have been in place since time immemorial. The voice of your constituents aided you in overcoming the melancholisation. I should have considered that possibility.
You!
Answer us, Luis. What have you done to the king's servants? You can arrive at your own conclusions by proving your strength. I see value in little else. Press on. The throne room is dull. I yearn for entertainment.
Onward!
There are 4 of the king's servants in the royal palace. Let us destroy the remaining 3. Damn, so there's 3 more. I feel a strange sensation, as though someone else's memories are flooding my mind. Whose memories could they be?
Your Majesty, I must speak plain. Since the disappearance of His Highness the Prince, you have left the land's governance to Sanctifex Forden. I understand the weight of your grief. To lose not only your love, and now His Highness. But ever since Sanctism was established as the state religion, Forden has well overstepped his bounds. The man's audacity has grown intolerable.
It hardly matters. Let Forden do as he pleases. In the end, nothing will truly make a difference.
What's wrong? You look fixated on something. Did you see something?
Nobody else saw what I saw.
Actually, just now.
Late King? I saw nothing.
But all that sounds too specific to be an illusion. It's almost like that exchange happened right here.
Perhaps. 'Twas a memory from your life as a prince, restored to you.
The memory was of the king, like, mourning this death of his prince. How would that be a memory from him? That'll make no sense to me. She's tripping, bro. What the hell's wrong with her? What is she saying? All right.
No, this attendant mentioned the loss of His Highness, right? So he must have been gone already. It can't have been something he experienced.
And perhaps it's from the memory of His Majesty himself. This place is the heart of the royal magic. Maybe the late king's will itself still lingers.
Maybe.
Perhaps it was passed through the Magla, and the memories are meant for him alone, as the king's child.
If all this is true, then it goes to show His Majesty was a parent like any other. He thought he'd lost his son, and that grief became his undoing.
Now that makes sense.
Maybe it's not about the king's memories, but his anxieties. You're seeing what his heaviest burdens were.
That may be true.
Right. A king certainly does his kingdom a disservice by refusing to rule it. But Larice actively defiles it. And that's clearly the greater offense. He's turned the royal palace into a den of monsters.
There's unknown dangers around every corner. Let's carry on, but stay vigilant.
At this rate, the king will never rest. Let's smash the statues. Ready.
Hey.
Very well.
All right, so we can save the game here, and then we'll move on.
Let's go. Watch out.
Something dangerous on this floor too.
Goodness.
The melancholization is as terrible as ever. I doubt we'll be able to get through this easily. So your path has been blocked by anxiety once more. It appears you're quite the pariah. Indeed, you're one to talk after manipulating the people of the city as you like. This melancholization, just another of your foul tricks, isn't it? You would blame me? Then let me ask you a question. Did you not hear the people's genuine anxiety-riddled feelings? What's your point? Magla is formed from the anxiety and insecurities of the people. You would do well to think carefully about exactly what that means.
What do you mean?
What's he on about? Is he trying to say that what's happening in the royal palace is something he planned himself? Don't take him for his word for a moment. We should focus on eliminating the melancholization.
That's the case.
If we could do something about those statues, we should be able to ascend the staircase. Let's be quick about it. Alrighty. We'll go left first.
Look.
The king's servant is beyond that door. We should continue this direction.
Yes, certainly. But then...
There is something bothering me. The magma in this area is somehow twisted. It's similar to the maze in the Dragon Temple, right? I've sensed it too. The one where the mist led us astray.
That's surely right.
I am uncertain of the exact similarities, so we have to not to do but attempt to move forward. Did something just happen? Yeah, that's annoying.
That's all right. How's that? Come on!
I knew I could count on you.
That's all right. How's that? This is our chance.
I call upon royal power within. After me. Something else. To the fore. Stepping back. Are you prepared? Let me time to go offensive. It's over!
You hit their weak point. Keep it up, Stroll.
I shall do my best.
Here I go.
Allow.
I will fight by this power. No. Let's set it up.
I'm counting on you!
For all that we strive for! Behold, we stand together!
Let's go.
Worthy foe after all!
Everyone is counting. Souls of kings, give me strength. No, not this.
To see another day.
I just brought him back to life. Oh, I messed up. I'm stupid. Oh my god, so annoying.
Not like this.
Justice prevail!
Someone help, please.
Not now. Let us fight as one!
I'm counting on you.
Oh, it's not even gonna hit him. Oh my god, I give up. This is so stupid. We're making huge mistakes. I need to slow down. I keep pushing X before, or pushing A before I see the fat X on him. Oh my god, we might as well just die here.
This may be It is over. This is the.
We shall sweep them.
I shall do my best. I shall use this.
To see. Let's make an end of it. Not the right move. I call upon royal power within. What a mess. You first.
Push the wrong button again, bro. I keep doing stupid stuff. That was way worse than it should have been.
I only hope this proves me more worthy.
I feel stronger.
Even more to learn.
Right.
I can use this.
That's all of them. We're safe.
That was just like a random enemy too, bro.
What now? How's that? I'm making progress.
Hell, maybe a chest. God damn it, it's not a chest. Jesus.
Elemental Master! I call the lightning!
Behold this power. Raging fire.
I will fight with
All right, let's go! I chose the wrong opponent.
Applause, please. I've learned a new skill.
This looks valuable.
A dream come true.
What now? What now?
How's that?
What now?
Let us.
That might be of use later.
Push through!
Hey, good one.
All right. How's that?
Looks like it could be useful.
What now?
All right.
Yes.
They found us. Look alive.
Let's do this.
The first move's ours.
Alright, another one of these. Oh my god.
Close one. But hey, a win's a win.
I shall rise to the
Power. Does it seem that I've grown stronger? We seem to have defeated them all.
Push through!
We just came out the other door right next to it. Alright, we'll attack this dude.
Come on!
Incredible. This power feels stronger still.
Wait for this big dude to turn around.
Very impressive. That was brilliant.
Hey, great job. All right, we did it. Yeah, nice work. All right, we did it.
Now we just sit here and do this until our freaking MP is back all the way.
I knew we could count on you.
A nice find.
We made it to the end. I am not going to try to find all the treasures because those doors, that's a maze. And there's a bunch of those freaking death Shinigami looking things that are gonna jack my ass up. And I don't want to deal with that. So let's go.
Look.
Another one of those statues.
Hey!
Right.
Get ready.
Alright, we got it. We got the, what is that? Cocytus rod? I don't even know what that is.
I'll strive for greater heights.
I am.
Feels like I'm making progress.
Everybody leveled up too? Let's go.
Right then.
However,
For each statue, a monstrous guardian, not unlike the Melancholia crystals. Louise probably set the monsters up here to slow us down.
Then
But if that's true, then us tinkering with these devices is bound to be bad for him. Louise fights his battles head on, not a man to stall for time. But these things he's willing to set up and guards for, says to me these devices must be fairly important to him. Right. Don't know if he just wants to keep the populace unstable or if he's got his own reasons, but I'm willing to bet he wants these statues to stay standing. Only one thing for it, then let's get smashing.
Alright.
certainly.
What's with this crowd? The one in the middle, aren't they former candidates? Lena and Roger and Goddard, is it? Seems they're arguing about how we see what's going on.
Indeed.
So what if I do choose to support Count Luis? I don't see how else the tournament's loser can survive this. And our supporters, they should support someone whose ideals veer closest to theirs. Count Luis is offering freedom of kind, revolution. Sure, but revolution? Take a look at the city, boy. That's a riot. Nothing more. Me and mine, we've got nothing but hate to give Luis. Try cracking open a history book sometimes. Well, you see this mess of a sky? The seas awash in crimson?
No, thank you.
I look at it and see the Annex War all over again. Oceania's navy churning the foam. The waters all ran red with blood. The post-war generation inherited that hell, and we worked damn hard to move past it. Trampling history doesn't get you freedom, just lawless bloodshed.
Adieu.
I'm just trying to be realistic. What else should I believe? You're not saying you think the prince should best Count Luis? I'm sure praying he can, personally. I think old Mr. Goddard's got a point. I was born and raised around craftsfolk, working and building every day, and that counts. He doesn't care what he breaks. Work, it all works, or it's all nothing to him.
What do you think?
I don't want a king to break everything. I want a king who builds for a new future. Like the runner they built to flap its wings across the sky. If it comes down to a nightmare or a new dream, you better believe I'm betting on the dreamer. Isn't that why you wanted the crown? You wanted to achieve something? If you're only following Luis because you're scared, then don't be scared. Because you've got us now, and we've all got each other's back. Aww. Fearless to the end, I see. But that's the truth in that. I do feel a bit better now.
Well, look at you.
Though I confess it's not fear that draws me to Luis. After all, my speeches as a candidate, honestly in my belief, is the least I'll owe you. And indeed myself. I don't know what's going on. Those voices were other candidates in the tournament, were they not? It seems as though we were cheering in support of us. Good to hear, ain't it? Guess that's lots finally seen the light. Those were strong emotions that traveled through the Magla, weren't they? They're placing their trust in the prince. People are expecting great things from you. For the sake of those who believe in us, we must win. Nice, dude. All the way to 73?
Hey.
The melancholisation has thinned out a lot. Let's head back to the staircase. I can hear some cheering, but we haven't done enough yet to overcome this. There should be one more king servant on this floor. I imagine that's what's causing a nightmare. Then we'll destroy the other one without delay. We must return to the people in the city back to normal.
It would seem that...
It looks like the distortion in the room ahead has disappeared as well.
Nice, that's a relief.
Perhaps.
What's with this place? The Magla's so thick it feels like the inside of a human's body. What? Is there another bloody trap? Now we've got company gets the solutions clear enough.
Hurry!
Hurry!
Okay, so we're just gonna kill everybody. So we only got 15 minutes to do it. This must be like a...
Push through it! Push through it!
Oh, good. Watch out! We've been spotted! Look! Watch out!
Come on!
Weak against this! Do it again! That should come in handy. You hit him right in the weak spot.
Should be just the one more, right?
That worked like a charm. Keep the pressure on.
Here we go. Somehow we made it through. Now it should be safe. Just the king's servants left to take care of.
Onward.
Well, this one was dramatically easier than the last. Yeah, let's make sure we get these last little items here before we go.
You found something.
Hey, you found something.
What now? You can trust in me.
Leave it to me.
Sounds like a lovely time.
Ready?
Yeah.
Let's go. The king's servant. We'll make some headway once we break it. We got another guest to take care of.
Get ready.
All right, we broke another one.
Hey.
What are these people gonna be saying? Hey.
Is that all right?
Oh, villagers, oh, residents of our homeland. We who possess the third eye should be able to see that the Magla which stagnates the sky slowly fades. The same people who saved our village and my sister Euphrasia now fight again to save the entire kingdom.
Frankly,
However, the enemy is ruthless and powerful. Evil will secure the throne if we cannot muster more support for
We
justice.
haven't much time.
Oh, villagers, are you content in remaining silent? We did not force change upon us. Before he left this place, he demonstrated through his actions what we have the power to do ourselves.
Now's the time.
Now is the time to show the evidence that we have truly opened our eyes.
Just as I thought.
I have no doubt of it. That was my brother's voice. It was definitely Edeni. Seems like he's trying to convince everyone on the island to lend their support. So these two are strong feelings that traverse their way through the magma. Our efforts have not been in vain, it seems. I can feel the emotions of Etria.
We've done it.
With this, we've defeated the 2 king servants that were on this floor. The melancolization of the staircase should have receded.
Monster! Win this for us!
Luis must be
You have to stop Luis!
Your Highness!
We stand with you!
Nice.
We've done it.
Amuse me.
So you've gathered even more supporters, have you? Your proceedings unexpectedly well. So you've gathered even more supporters now. You ought to have heard the cheers for the prince. The flaws in your plan are beginning to show, Luis. A flaw, is it? Such faults lie not with me, but with this country. Just what do you mean by that? I believe I explained that if you're like an answer, then prove your strength. Do flail about a little longer, won't you? I find it most entertaining. Well then, I'll be expecting you. As ever, Luis is the picture of calm. How long does he intend to keep up that affectation? I don't think he's actually as detached as he seems. He's keeping an eye on our movement, right? That proof we are the threat he can't ignore. Little by little, we are closing in on him. Let us continue to flail about, as he puts it.
Got a moment?
Is something happening again? I feel a strange sensation, as though someone else's memories are flooding my mind. It's going to be the king again?
The festivities for this year's Saints' Day shall be conducted with the utmost ceremony. A fine opportunity to expand the market for igniters and spread them among people. Along with this policy, we will announce the closure of the Mage Academy.
Why would they do that?
What? Why close the academy? Reports are troubling, I'm afraid. They secretly study dragons and other profane forces deep in the mountains. The people are not abided.
We're not allowed to study dragons.
Polarization of magic igniters. All this theoretical study of magic will soon be obsolete anyway. Unless you have any objections, my liege.
No objections. Let it be so. Thank you for your efforts. How can a king accomplish anything alone? What was I supposed to do?
Another vision, Your Highness?
I saw something different than before.
His Majesty was exhausted then. His attendants did mention that he no longer possessed any real authority.
Sounds like he had no one to support his spirits. I admit, I do pity him there. Beyond that, though, do you suppose he means for us to see these? If these memories are handpicked, then do they not come off as excuses?
Strong.
It's just his own son is risking his life in here. He deserves more from the king than regrets and memories.
All right.
Take it.
All right.
You can always toss it later.
Let's save right here. I think this is a good spot for us to take a break, and we'll continue later.
Well then.
I need to get up and stretch my legs a little bit. Alrighty, so we're gonna continue going. Let's go.
Something up?
Onward.
Be careful.
It's gonna be a big ass room, or do you think it'll be quick and easy? God, I hope it's quick and easy.
This place.
So this is where it all went down?
Highness was attacked.
This is where it all began then.
This is where it all went
Forden
down.
manipulated Rella to attack the prince, then tried to shift the blame to Luis to get him pushed out of his station.
No doubt Forden underestimated Luis as a mere child. And when he regained his grasp on the military, the Sanctifex was taken entirely by surprise.
How little of this I understood before. Yet now all is clear. Alsace left me behind to protect me.
But the prince made it back. He's come this far to do what must be done.
You speak true. Thank you. I failed in my mission that day, but I
will not fail a second time.
Fate is a strange thing. What began in these halls will soon end here. But the fight is not against any agent of the curse who remains. Just 2 of its victims.
Not that strange to me. Just means we've moved on. We've already nixed the curse, and this fight ain't just over the past anymore.
Basilio.
Indeed. This battle shall decide the future king. Wasn't expecting anything so profound from you.
You wanna take this outside, old fella?
Wait, something's coming.
They can fight each other.
Uncanny Magla. Is this...
Oh, let's go.
So you've come, but you will go no further.
What is that?
What have you done to yourself?
Of course, this is your first time seeing me like this. Witness how I've ascended to even greater heights. Wonderful.
Is he turning himself into a human?
Luis can take a wretch like me.
Is that what's going on right here?
Fate condemned, and turn me into a man of power.
Zoba, you... Did you willingly endure Luis's spell? Did you let him twist your form?
So it's true then. No matter someone's tribe, he can turn them human. And make them a monster.
Bro, it's crazy. His arm looks like a spine.
Luis turned you into
That is
an
a
abomination.
wild thing going on in his
Show me
arm.
what this is the form I desire. If Magla is a person's anxiety, why resist it? If you long to be liberated, you need only unleash it. In Lord Luis's world, strength is the ultimate judge of all. Nothing else matters. It's freedom and fairness. We're moments from the dawn of a perfect new world.
And how many sacrifices do you reckon it'll cost?
What does it matter? What world was ever won without sacrifice? No, to be bled on an altar so fair and just, it's a noble and beautiful thing. Lord Luis strives to build us a utopia, and I, not you, shall be first to make it my home. You were dealt a winning hand in the game of life. By sheer chance! You have everything I never will. I will not let you soil our new world. You'll die before you ever set foot on
God, he looks
liberated
crazy
ground.
with his eyes all popping out like that.
Nurtured under Lord Luis.
It's pretty badass.
I
though.
will deny
like it.
you everything.
Pretty freaking sick.
Now die! All of you die! There's no place for parasites like you in our new world!
What
Bro, he's
point
got
is there to a
thorns
new
for
world
hair.
if it costs innocent lives to make it?
Save your breath, Stroll. He is beyond reason.
You're one to talk of reason, you imbecile! I'm not here to chat. I'm here to annihilate you!
This is why he fought for Luis so desperately? To become...
Damn. Alright.
I call upon royal power within! After me! We'll combine our strength! You will taste justice!
Bro, his arm got even bigger. What is going on? This is nuts.
The skeletal part's the problem. I'm not wild about the idea. But I should be able to slip in through the gaps between those bones. You want me to dive in there and try prying them open?
Can something bad happen if I say yes? But no. Yes.
You got it.
I hope nothing bad happens.
Damned fairy! Where do you go? I'll crush you like the bug you are!
Wow! He's pretty mad.
Give me your aid! It's up to you now. Die hard!
Enemies!
I'll show you.
Lord Luis!
This might be too much. Behold this power! Raging fire! They sure don't give up easy.
I will fight. Let's go. Roar!
You're fools all! You failed to grasp Lord Luis's ideals! You're expendable, the lot of you! Expendable, you hear me? You're blind as all Lord Luis's enemies! And I'll see every last one of you dead! All who oppose Lord Luis shall die! I'll tear you up!
Paladin! Is that all?
Enemies!
Are you well? Can you use help?
Thank you.
Thanks.
I think we got him. Alright, there we go.
Damn it! Not again! Lord Luis!
You think he'll transform into just something way worse this time?
I've mastered it. I feel stronger.
I admit,
It feels...
Ha! I have never...
Yeah, feels like I'm making progress. I'm getting stronger.
Damn it! Why does this world keep rejecting me?
How could you push your body this far?
Your deeds bespeak a heart of incredible loyalty, Zorba. It is a tragedy that you have pledged it to the wrong man.
You're the ones who've got it wrong. This world doesn't have much longer. I know you feel it too. Deep down, don't you? Nobody has any choice in how they'll live their lives. They don't even realize it should be their decision. You can't change that world without destroying it. The only man willing to fight for a better world is Lord Luis. Why can't you see that?
I get it now. Zorba, you're the only one who understood everything Luis wanted. And fought for it anyway.
I don't care if I'm just a stepping stone. Lord Luis can build his world on my corpse. A world of beautiful equality, where only the chosen may live.
Is he killing himself? What is happening right now?
Zorba.
There was naught to be done. He chose his path.
He's gonna come back as like an even bigger monster, bro. There's no way.
Always good. Thinking back on it now, makes me wonder if the outbursts were all cries for help. Was it really Luis who did this to Zorba? Oh.
We can't waver now. I'll not deny, Luis's words ring true in some ways. But he turned Zorba into a monster, and not with words alone, however badly Zorba wished for it. If Luis really cared to protect him, would he have pushed him to such horrors? It's all a fallacy in the end.
A fallacy, eh? You suppose all that business about equality is just a smokescreen? His ambitions are just dead selfish? I don't know if I buy it myself. Would Luis tell such a shallow lie?
Yeah, maybe there is more to it.
There might be something else to this.
But Zorba never turned against him, in deed or in heart, and he still twisted him like that. It wasn't for his protection.
But
speaking of
I
which,
thought Zorba did it for himself.
Something curious at the
He
end.
did that.
He spoke of a new world of beautiful equality.
Luis didn't do that to
where only
him.
the chosen may live.
In other words, only those who obey will survive. That's the deal Luis has been spouting since the start.
I get the feeling that's too simple. Remember Rella's vision? A land full of feral humans, with people either running or going mad. I just doubt we can take Luis's speeches at face value. If his true intentions were as simple as that, Rella wouldn't have left us with that image.
You think Luis still has a real purpose we're not aware of?
No point in pondering it here. We're bound to find him eventually, so we can question him then.
The last statue is close by as well. Let us move onward, that we may do what must be done.
I'm trying to remember. Do these characters know that Luis is Elda? I don't think so, right? I think they suspected it, but I don't think they know. I guess we're just going in straight ahead.
Hey!
This is the last statue, the last of the king's servants. Once this one falls, that should snuff out the root of this chaos. What's with these dragon statues anyways? Why would the royal palace be full of monuments made to drain away the people's sanity? That may not be their intended use, indeed. Luis may have twisted them to his own ends. All that matters is that they play a part in his plan, and they must. Otherwise, he'd not have left abominations to guard each one. If he saw fit to protect these devices, then they'd bound to be serving his aims somehow. His aims? Are these statues attuned to the royal magic? And answer best heard from Luis. With a sword at his throat, destroying the statue comes first for now.
I suppose.
Destroy it. Hopefully this will calm the capital down. I hear the voices. This one's dead loud. Is it coming from the royal capital?
What's that?
So I don't. Maybe he's not coming back, bro, because he looks pretty dead now.
It looks like a dead human!
It's not a human. A person? But the body fell from the royal palace. What's going on?
His face? Isn't this the mage who was wreaking havoc at the cathedral months ago?
Couldn't be. If that's the man who was working for Luis, He'd be long dead. Wait, has he been alive this whole time? He turned into a monster.
I told you, didn't I? Just like what happened to the prince. Luis is behind the whole thing! Finally ready to talk, are we? Listen up, good people! Luis has lied to all of you!
So then, all that about the fake prince being a monster, that was a lie? He's truly His Highness?
But still, as long as we obey, Count Luis will protect us.
Oh, come off it! You can't just take Luis at his word, people! This Zorba, the man who just crashed down, was one of the Count's most loyal men!
This was Luis's doing. If that's the case, even if we obey, we don't know what he'll do to us.
This is what I've been telling you. Luis isn't wiping out these monsters. He's bloody well mass-producing them. There's even evidence he's giving them orders to attack. Look, we're talking about a man who's openly declared he'll execute anyone he feels like, even average citizens, if they don't fall in line. Is that the king you want?
No, lies. I don't believe you. Count Luis is our savior. He's supposed to save the world.
But what if he turns us all into monsters?
About time. Is this the moment the royal capital wakes up to the truth? Is that? Well, well.
What's the situation? Have we even the slightest hope of defeating Luis?
Been a long time, my lord. You've always had a keen eye for reading the situation. Well, the winds are changing. Now, it's just a matter of what you choose to believe in. Can you smell it? There's change in the air. Things are finally getting interesting.
Those voices just now. That was Batlin, and the others, wasn't it? They all sounded startled to see Zorba's corpse.
Finally. A reasonable reaction. Seems we've destroyed all the statues then. That should help get people back on our side, don't you think?
Indeed. The sight of Zorba must have finally gotten it through their heads. All Luis has to offer them is insanity.
It seems as though the people have returned to their senses. We're number 2. We should be number 1 at this point, bro. Who the hell is supporting Luis at this point?
So, none of the king's servants remain. Then our people are at last sound of mind. Your vile magic will deceive them no more.
I deceive no one.
What do you mean? You were responsible for all this chaos, weren't you?
In any case, there can be no more doubt. Your support and mine have finally reached parity. You've come quite a way in the short time since the day of your despair. Commendable in all honesty. A marvel indeed. Perhaps I can no longer afford such indulgence. So be it. Come to the throne with the power of the royal scepter in my hands. I will give you what you deserve.
You have the royal scepter. Surely you haven't.
And as we may now speak plain, I will tell you the truth of both the royal scepter and this very country. I'll be waiting.
Wait, so Luis got his hands on the royal scepter. This is bad. Extremely bad.
Even should we win the majority vote, it won't matter who the new king is. Luis alone would have the power to doom the entire nation.
We've just got to get it back. He wants a face-to-face showdown? Well, we'll give him one.
Hell, let's freak him up.
Hurry.
Which way are we going? Come on, straight up.
No.
Some familiar looking horns. Those belong to Luis. That would mean
Luis.
He's actually an Elder. He has no further need to conceal his identity, which means he's revealing his true power. We have to stop him.
Let's hurry.
Oh, can I pick these up? Oh, I thought I'd pick them up. That would have been awesome. All right, time to save the game and do it all.
Yep.
Now.
F it. Make sure we're good to go here.
Yep.
Is all well?
I'm heading out. Such a countenance. So you truly are the Prince Reborn. I must say, you and your father are cut from the same cloth. Quite unpredictable as death looms.
What of you? Is this hornless form your own true being?
This is him as an Elder, bro.
I'll say this here for your
He
own
could be
good,
my brother
Luis.
for all I know.
Hand over the royal scepter. Only the one who has earned the people's support is fit to be king. You and us. We can still end this without more bloodshed.
No path forward is bloodless. The king may have avoided it, but the people will only shed his share. That has been this country's crime for too long. Those in power exact the price of their greed from the people, then preach that such pain is a natural trial to be overcome. The indolent powers of this land have poisoned it with their lies. There is no cure, but destruction.
Who's the real charlatan here? You turn people into monsters and convince them it's salvation. Even Sorba, your most loyal vassal, you twisted into a monster. You promise protection to your devoted, yet always fall short of the mark.
I have never lied. I swear upon my name, it is one of the greatest trespasses I can imagine. Have you never wondered why the king's magic is so strong in force? Or why the royal scepter can only be used by those who bear the public's favor? One royal hand clutching one bejeweled rod does not alone accomplish such wonders of magic. But if it drew magic not from its wielder, but from the masses? That is the truth. Royal scepter is a divine relic that absorbs magla from people across the kingdom. And thus, the royal magic's power is near inexhaustible. Such has been the royal family's tradition for centuries, upon generations. Do you know what this means? Magla is mortal anxiety. Which means that the people of this country now have no choice but to perpetually direct their anxiety to the king, simply to stay safe.
Absurd. And how do you explain the people of the capital going mad?
It was no madness that took them. The Magla spews from their helpless hearts at a rate far greater than the scepter can absorb. Hence the stagnation. The behavior now on full display is their inborn, true nature. When they cannot control their fears, they lash out at neighbor and outsider alike. And that is mortal weakness.
That's who they really are.
So the king's servants created the massive magla flow from the vast magla throughout the kingdom, but that in itself was born of the people.
In a world like this, order built on mutual understanding is but a dream within a dream. Before we achieve resolution, the people must be corrected. On the day the late king's magic fades, I will shake the royal magic anew. All the Magla gathered over these months of turmoil will be restored to the people. Those who can overcome it will be reborn as new humans. Thus, we achieve our first round of natural selection. Our first step towards a world truly fair and just.
Natural selection? New humans? What absurd
delusions. You witnessed how the prince lost his very self to my spell, and then re-emerged with powers and will burning ever brighter.
You would do to the people exactly what you did to him? You would use the royal magic to inflict such horrors on all the crown's subjects?
Those who follow me and accept the rule of power will surely survive by virtue of their own will. But if they give in to fear, yes, they will lose both form and mind. That is what it means to protect those who follow. It is not a salvation given of empty charity, but earned through the providence of power.
Then that's your true ambition. That's why you sent Sorba to the royal funeral. You never even wanted the throne. It was all for the royal scepter.
The shows of power, terrifying the people. It wasn't just manipulation. You justified all of that.
The man would turn all people into humans. It defies all sense.
Worry not. You've proven you're more than worthy. I've little doubt you'll survive the first culling and move on to the new world. You mentioned earlier that we might still resolve this without bloodshed. Then, I put the same offer to you. Join me, Prince, born of Elden blood, welcoming anyone regardless of tribe. It is no coincidence that you and I take inspiration from the same book.
Don't let him sway you.
I know you detest injustice as I come with me. Let me lend you my power, and together we will change the unfair world we seek to destroy.
I don't seek to destroy this world or any other.
Exactly! He's nothing like you!
Should you deny me, then what? How would you fix this country? You must have seen it everywhere you travel. Tradition, superstition, family honor, and all those struck down unjustly in the name of such authorities. The only cure for such suffering is a simpler world, in which strength triumphs over. It is not a solution without good, but surely the fairness it would restore to our lives is worth any sacrifice. Come with me, and we can realize this dream. What say you?
Hell no. That's false fairness.
The fairness you speak of is false.
He's got the right of it, Luis. It's not even about what'll be sacrificed. It's about having respect for what the dream costs. And you've got none of that. You keep talking about your laws of power. But what that comes down to is you figure some people in this world just deserve to die. If that's what you believe in, then you can hate Forden all you want, but you're no different.
Be silent. I once had my own aspirations. Yes, I had dreams. But what has the world ever done for us?
What's happening?
The royal scepter? But how?
So be it. There is still time until my magic settles upon this land. Until then, I will watch the world collapse from my perch at the top.
Wait! Luis!
I have done this for their sakes, not for mine. History and the will of the people will prove that. If you have the strength to weather this storm and come to me, I will deem you a worthy opponent, at the very least.
Heck, bro, where is he going? He's just floating into the sky? Bro, this is crazy. So we're not even gonna fight him right now. I thought we were gonna fight this fool right now.
If we push forward, we'll be in grave danger. This storm itself is a maelstrom of pure magla.
Maybe this is just what it looks like. When the people's minds are slaves to their anxiety and fear.
That doesn't mean the solution is to deform them into monsters. The man's an arrogant lunatic.
We must give chase somehow.
All aspirants to the throne.
Your Majesty?
The royal scepter has been taken. Luis now wields the royal magic to his own dark ends.
Luis was one step ahead of us. We did not expect him to seize and use the scepter before the final deadline.
His magic will be set in motion on the very day that the new king is to be decided. Such is the decree.
So it's just as Luis said. He won't let this campaign end any way but his. Bastard always loved making a spectacle of this. Your Majesty, you were killed by Luis yourself. Doesn't it matter to you that he may succeed as king?
I had sought death long before he could.
You wished for your own death? But why?
The ideals I once believed in, I no longer had the power within me to fulfill them. Thus, I ensured my very life would serve as key to activate the royal magic. Should revolutionary fervor seek to destroy my regime, should Luis or any other malcontent take my life, therein would lie the catalyst. Thus would I appear, on a day so appointed, with form and voice, given life by royal magic.
I see. No wonder the magic survived even the prince's reawakening. It was never a matter of retaliation against the church or anything of the sort. Truly wished to pass the crown to whoever the people elected of their own will.
Prince, my son, if thou wouldst inherit the kingdom, thou must stop Luis. That is a trial befitting one who would take the throne.
His Majesty's Magla has faded.
Bro, we got an achievement?
I guess that's it. It really is up to us to save this land's future.
Luis is just ahead. We have to find a way to get beyond this storm, reckless or not.
Let's fall back to the royal capital for now, so we can come up with a strategy.
Damn. Alright, so we're gonna fall back, I guess, and get ready for another attempt.
Hey! He's running that way! Kill anyone who stands against Count Luis! We fight for justice! Make them understand!
Tis a battlefield out here. They know nothing of their savior's true intent, yet the streets are teeming with self-declared military police.
What's a man supposed to do when they're running around screaming about justice with bloodshot eyes?
So it's a crime to even disagree now. He said this was just their nature. I suppose I can see where his disappointment springs from.
But your allies are working hard too. It's not all as bad as it looks.
We are grateful. We will believe in their support as they believe in us.
By the way, I talked with Thurs on how to get to Luis's location. And of course, he said there's only one thing for it. Armor up the Skyrunner and dive in.
That's your strategy?
Think, my girl. It's our best play. But with no time for modifications, I can't say how long she'll last in there. I say, we've got one shot to charge in.
A proper dramatic do-or-die fight.
The road you run is perilous.
If we have but one chance, I'd say the final day is when we'd have even the slightest odds of success.
Right. That place is churning with the Scepter's gathered magla. But if the casting steadily drains it away, then much of the ambient magla should be gone by the last day.
A proper dramatic do-or-die fight at the very last minute.
We would walk a treacherous tightrope until the very end. But have we ever done things any other way?
We cannot yield now. Luis's ambitions must be stopped, even at the cost of our lives.
Let's give it a shot.
You worked out some more of the truth, yes? Can you tell me more about what happened at the Royal Palace?
Luis is Elden. Everything is as we were told at the Ancient Sanctum.
What? Bloody hell. That's a heavy hit right off the bat.
Luis knew the truth of the Royal Scepter. It's a divine relic that absorbs anxiety from the people. That's the fuel for its incredible power.
The masses have grown accustomed to a life where the king bears the brunt and responsibility for their anxieties. All this chaos comes from that dynamic's reversal.
Might need you to slow down a bit. So that's his aim. Luis wants to make this a land of humans.
A drastic remedy to awaken the people spoiled by the Royal Scepter's power. And their horrific transformation is but the end to his chosen means. Yet I sensed some other reason to go to such atrocious lengths. He pursues some other purpose.
Well, if he's Elden, then Luis must have been there when the Sanctus Church made an inferno of his home. So, you suppose it's for revenge?
Can't say. He also ordered Zorba to directly attack the Ancient Sanctum after all.
Something he said stuck with me about how he used to have dreams long dead. I think he doesn't trust dreams. As in, he refuses to believe in anything that actually takes a risk, like connecting with people or personal change. Maybe to Luis, dreams are just lies.
Perhaps he wants to push history forward with his own hands, like those of the world past.
It's ludicrous. I'll not let him get away with his self-obsessed madness. If we're to be ruled, it shouldn't be by someone who's given up on the world.
Indeed. Besides, the rightful heir stands with us. Should we succeed, you stand to inherit the throne soon. Are you prepared, Your Highness?
I think it should be pretty obvious.
Of course.
You really are committed. In any case, we'll confront Luis on the last day. Until then, let's tie up our loose ends so we can fight with no regrets.
You've done a fine job so far.
No regrets.
Time to follow through on those campaign promises, eh? Win this one for us.
Look at what Luis has made there. Unbelievable. We're going to tear it down.
What's that about?
Nice, dude. I unlocked the whole map.
The day of the hero draws near, which shall see the crowning of a new king. 18 days remain.
We have a long time to go, bro.
Have a look.
And I feel like we already have everything done. This is gonna be some tedious crap. 18 days? And I think I only need to hang out with Basilio. I guess we could finish doing the fights in the...
We gotta prep.
whatever you call it. The big ass... Damn, bro, what's the word? Whatever. We fight the monsters in rounds. Whatever it's called, dude.
We need to go.
Alright. So, we can hang out with Basilio and finish his story? So I guess we do have stuff we could do. There's quests to fight these monsters on the towers.
Let's go.
So I guess that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go see, I guess, how hard this is. Let's go fight some freaking monsters on the towers.
Well, what do you want to do?
So the first thing we'll do is we'll go to the Forsaken Tower.
And right there's a labyrinth.
Be that as it...
But it's your...
Great.
What to pick? Power. Is the decision to pursue such a beast one of bravery or something else altogether? The gauntlet runner stops in front of the imposing structure, its glare already making itself known. Will they be the ones who discover its truth?
I'm glad we're finally here and all, but the real trial is still ahead of us. So what exactly were you after? Anyways, seems to be called a forbidden power. But what is it really? Some kind of weapon, you think? Regardless of what it is, if it is power, then we need it in our fight against Luis. Let us see what we can do to claim it.
At last, thou must not fail. Now go.
Well, well.
What the hell? A special fairy?
That can't be.
Well.
I project the tiniest bit of magic and suddenly you guys can see me. Didn't see that one coming. I would have I have thee call me Angrica, though our time for banter is short. What the hell are you exactly? Tone it down, kid. This is the Forsaken Tower. So come on, spill it. Why would you choose here for your first trial of the dragon? What do you mean? Oh well, you don't know anything, do you? Things are pretty simple here, really. Make it to the top alive could be easier. And thusly it begins.
Hail, chumps.
If thou doth truly possess the soul of a hero, conquer thy shortcomings and ascend this lofty tower.
Make an attempt.
Have fun with that, kiddo. And she's off. Would someone mind telling me what in the world that was? She comes in sounding all proper ancient, and then suddenly she acts like a little brat. Kinda unsettling that, but it just goes to show the forbidden power, or what have you, is really here after all. What troubles you, Galaga? It's nothing. I was just thinking.
However,
that this power has gone unclaimed for so long, it implies that the trial is no laughing matter. We must be certain we're ready to face it. I'm ready, bro. If you really want to go through with this, then I won't stop you. It's your decision. But it's just as Jaime said, if we want to do it, we make sure we're ready. We should turn back for the first sign of trouble. Alright, I think this is it. Let's go do it. God damn, he's huge.
I see.
That strong presence that Galaga sensed earlier, there can be no doubt this must be its source. The possibility did cross my mind when she mentioned the trials of the dragon. 'Tis a truly apt name, as it seems we face a genuine article. We've seen a dragon before in the tunnels, but this one is certainly much bigger.
Wow.
I was hoping you'd get real scared and I'd get a few laughs out of it. It seems though hath encountered a dragon in my journeys before, or in your journeys before. Guess I'll admit it. I'm almost impressed that you made it this far. By the strength shalt thou felt the dragon, and thus the trial will be completed. I should mention that nobody has pulled this off since the first king was all like, hey, let's keep track of the years. You're saying you were around before the king put dates on a calendar? What the heck? This dragon is many things, but patient does not seem to be one of them.
Get ready.
Brace yourself.
It's even more threatening up close.
Alright, here we go. Dude, we killed it.
Satisfactory.
I admit.
I shall
to greater heights.
Good grief.
Well, I must admit, I am rather surprised we survived that one.
Well.
And here I was, about to bet everything I had on that thing pulverizing you.
Hey.
We've completed the trial, and now you'll be rewarding us with some kind of power, isn't that right?
Good enough.
Those bearing the power of the archetypes hath come before us. One of the 3 dragons slain in their wake. Cast aside all uncertainty, for the promises time has come. What promised? Who the heck are you? Born from the corpus of the beast subdued, I bestow upon thee the dragon's raiment. May it serve thee well.
Is this
A piece of the dragon's body was turned into armor. Brilliant. I doubt there's a smith in the world today who could craft something like this. Certainly not a piece you'd expect to find laying around. Almost makes the whole trial worth it, doesn't it?
So?
A question yet remains concerning something you mentioned earlier. You said there were 3 dragons? Got your brain working overtime, did I? Well, yes. There are 3 trials of the dragon in total. Hang on, you're saying there are 2 more dragons that have to deal with? When thou hast failed the final dragon and proven your heroic potential, then and only then shall the power thou seekest be revealed. So if you really want it, get cracking. How about you tell us again in some words normal people can understand?
However,
I confess my hunger has grown to the point of distraction. I would take no small amount of joy in dinner at this point. Have you ever met a dinner that was only a small joy? You guys are priceless. We just survived an encounter with the dragon and you're already right back at it.
What?
And hey, we should just be glad we made it through all this alive. Shall we head back? Yeah.
That's right.
Okay?
Of course we should head back. We gotta get out of here. Save the game real quick. Okay, so now that we did that one dragon,
Well,
we're gonna do the next one.
Now then.
But the first thing we need to do is we need to go see the bro to fix the weather.
Let's see. It's your call. Let's move.
Okay, so we're gonna clear the weather at the Spire of Blind Faith.
Now then. Sorry.
Oh my god.
all right.
Sorry. I see.
I can't even do the thing I wanted to do, bro. I don't have enough food. Bro, there's fairies everywhere now. It's kind of crazy.
All right, then. Go.
Fire of blind faith is the decision to pursue such a beast, one of bravery, or something else altogether. The party sets foot in the tower, filled now only with disquieting magma. All prayers long unanswered.
The fairy's back. You took your sweet time. I was bored out of my skull, guys. You could have made this whole thing go a lot faster if you just told us where to go. It wouldn't be so much of a trial if it just told you everything, now would it? You know, normal people can't just casually enjoy the pleasure of my company like this. You dorks just happen to have those archetypes, so that means we can chat. This is the Spire of Blind Faith, a place that exposes the deficiencies of all who enter. If thou doth truly possess the soul of a hero, conquer the shortcomings and ascend this lofty tower. Sounds good.
however,
True.
Well,
all right.
Oh, well, leave it to us.
Alrighty. We're at the top. Time to fight a dragon.
as I thought.
Genuine dragon that stands before us. I expect as much, yet my spine still shivers.
Sam.
I'd call you gutless for saying so, but my knees are quaking too. You know what? That feeling that's making my hair stand on end? I don't hate it. Its body glows crimson. There can be no doubt this dragon has command over the very flames. Command.
Well,
And so you appear before me. Since the founding of the kingdom, you are the first to have successfully ascended 2 of the towers. Figured I should start off with a compliment this time. Just seemed like the polite thing to do. Well, thank you. Bit hard to rejoice with an absolutely disgusting dragon standing in front of you, but thanks all the same. Oh, please. Not like you didn't know this was going to happen. Here I am trying to be a good host and you're getting sassy.
Get him quick!
Alright, let's get him.
I'm good.
Oh,
A halfway decent result.
I shall rise to the
ha! I have never known such heights.
we made it through another trial. Guess all we needed was to do was put our minds to it. We're a little fairy lady, come on out. We did the damn test, just like you said.
Impressive.
I didn't think you'd have the muscle to put the beat down on the second dragon. The power at the command is undeniable. Born from the corpus of the beast subdued, I bestow upon the dragon's raiment. We'll get another robe.
Please.
Something bothering you, old man? This treasure's not enough for you? I find no fault with the treasure itself, yet I remain unconvinced. Is this really all that the forbidden power amounts to?
That's true.
You're not wrong. I love a good piece of armor, but that's all they are. They don't seem like the type of things that label forbidden and then build 3 whole terrible towers with dragons on top just to protect. Guess you guys aren't as dumb as y'all look. So it stands to reason that upon completion of the final trial in the 3rd tower, you shall reveal to us the true nature of this forbidden power. Now why would I spoil the surprise? When thou hast felled the final dragon and proven thy heroic potential, Then and only then shall the power thou seek be revealed.
Do not make me wait.
So don't get all sidetracked before you make it to the next tower, got it? Otherwise, I'm gonna be sitting there waiting forever.
True.
Well then.
That's right.
Let's head back.
Insolence appears before their eyes. Is the decision to pursue such a beast one of bravery or something else altogether? The Gauntlet Runner, disturbing countless years of unbroken silence, lands confidently in front of the tower.
I've been thinking, since we've got a runner that can fly and all, why don't we just ride the thing to the top of this blasted place?
You got it.
Come now. Love. Remember that there's a dragon waiting up there. Wouldn't want it destroying the runner and standing us in the god-forsaken tower. Besides, I doubt that the strange fairy that seems to reside within these towers would appreciate such half measures. It'd be unwise to risk forfeiting our reward now.
Wow.
Speak of the devil. Welcome, aspirants. Oh, courageous hatchlings, who are ever so close to cracking the shell of the potential. This is the Tower of Insolence, the final trial of the dragon. Long have I awaited this day, since the crown was first born in truth.
Now then.
So let's get this show on the road, shall we? The final trial is thus. You make it to the top, then the gateway to the forbidden power will open today, and it's all yours to claim.
Do not make me wait.
If thou doth truly possess the soul of a hero, conquer thy shortcomings, and ascend this lofty tower.
Now then.
Hey!
I'm ready, bro. Let's go.
'Tis all right.
Let's do it.
But hey!
Make sure we save the game.
Then, let's go.
Alright, third dragon. Bring it to
I
me.
don't like this.
He's gonna be poisoned, bro. It's gonna suck. Hang on, something's off about it.
Yeah.
Clear as day. There's poison running through that thing's whole body. Astounding. It siphons the toxins from the very ground itself. It seems we must face a venomous dragon.
Ahem.
I'm not trying to give you all a hard time, but
Hark, ye band
since
of
time
heroic
immemorial,
posers.
the three dragons have devoted the whole of their being to rejuvenating the land. Each has played a unique role in the renewal. For countless lifetimes, the Guardians have withstood many an onslaught, brutal ravaging of civilizations, all-consuming heat and pestilence born of poisons. Also that they may fulfill the last of their duties on this day, to stand before you as the embodiment of this trial.
Hey!
This is all got a point? Forget it. We just take down this one and we did what, just like we did the others. That's what you want us to do, right, little lady? Took the words right out of my mouth. Wish it could be that simple. And yet thou must pay attention to thy foundations. Those who call forth power within reason will never become heroes. Not that I've got to remind you guys.
Make an attempt.
Take care of it, please.
Yeah.
Alrighty, let's do it.
I'm heading out.
Last dragon. Let's hope I don't get freaked out by this poison. Alright, we got him.
Okay, I'll strive for greater heights.
Hell yeah, bro. We're about to be level 100 on strength.
Even I had more.
Marvelous. I feel
have
stronger
retained my
already.
edge.
Get in there!
By my count, that's 3 dragons down. So that should be the last of them.
Incredible.
At long last, the trial of the dragon stands conquered. Thou hast truly demonstrated the qualities of a hero. A splendid accomplishment. I shall confer upon thee proof of thine achievement.
You may accept my charity.
Born from the corpus of the beast subdued, I bestow upon thee the dragon raiment.
All right.
Ahem.
Remember you asked me earlier if the forbidden power was really just a bunch of armor? Well, now you get your answer. Not only are you gonna look at the badass in the outfit, but let's just say that now you can touch the forbidden if you be not only powerful, but heroes, verily. Then that which is forbidden shall be passed down to you.
What the?
Did you feel that just now? It was the feeling of magic disappearing. It was not so different from when the protection of the royal magic fell away. Indeed, the 3 towers serve as a dual purpose. Beyond mere testing grounds, the pillars serve to uphold a barrier. With the three dragons felled and their magla loosed, the ancient barrier is likewise released. So you mean to tell us that the 3 towers we climbed up were all part of this big seal? Journey to the center of the land, bound by the 3 pillars, and claim the spoils of the conquest. So the forbidden power slumbers there? There were 3 towers, one in the forest north of Altaberry, an island at the end of the inland sea in the western forest. The center of those 3 points would be the Dragon Temple. The place does indeed sit at the center of all 3 towers. The Dragon Temple contains the ruins of the city from the ancient world. Even I am unfamiliar with all of its mysteries. I await the time when I may speak with words unveiled at the site of the final trial. So there's more trial. It's not done yet.
Oh, the anticipation.
Now you gotta, and I mean gotta, promise me you'll show up for this one, okay? If she wants us there so badly, you'd think she'd let us go there. Or she'd tell us where to go. I think she must have been lonely, having to wait by herself for so long. It doesn't seem like she's talked to anyone close for a pretty long time. Fairies are timeless beings. She might not have been joking about having lived since the kingdom began. The kingdom of Uchronia is currently in its 785th year. She is a living witness to such a time. I find that hard to believe, but we've already come this far. Might as well go to meet her. Besides, we still haven't found the forbidden power yet. Yeah, we didn't trounce 3 dragons to call it quits here. We've got to see it at the end.
Wonderful.
You've done well to make it this far. The time is near at hand when you shall overcome this trial and prove yourself as heroes.
Thou must not fail.
Now go forth and fear not, O fate-saddled child. The voice is gone.
All good.
All right, let's go.
Okay.
Back to the entrance.